Hi, my name's Austin. This is Mackenzie. This is another disc of the day. She normally picks a disc, then she talks about that disc. No, she will pick a disc, and she will tell you everything she knows about the disc, and then I will, after that, if I say,
you're so fucking breathy.
I come up behind her, and she knocks stuff over. And I will explain the disc to the best of my knowledge. And I'm going to keep powering through this, and I'm going to make this in one take. I will explain the disc, and then after that, nothing else happens. The video is over. Okay, she's going to pick a disc now. No, we're going to keep going. This is the point of it all.
Okay, so I picked this disc, and I picked it for a reason. So this is another one that he tried to dye, not me. This is what he tried, and I will forever call it his bacon disc because it looks like bacon. Like that's what he did. He really likes American flags. Like if you look, I don't think you have it on YouTube. I think you have it on your TikTok. No, you can look at when I was organizing his disc and all the American flag ones. There's at least like, I don't know, 8 of them, if not more. But this is a dye. A little backstory real quick because you know I really don't know anything about this, so I'm going to fill in my time with a story instead. Is that he did this himself, which he was so proud of it. But he forgot that you have to mirror the design. So he needed to put the blue on this side, and like he needed to do the American flag backwards so that it would come out correct on the disc. But he did this, and I don't know, I was doing something, and he came out and he's like, oh, look at this is so awesome. And I looked, and I was very excited for him because I'm a supportive life. But then I had to tell him that the flag was backwards. And then he was really sad. But I had to tell him so that no one else would tell him. Wouldn't you rather hear it from me than somebody else? Or someone just like be a jerk and talk about you?
I'd rather be good at disc dyeing.
So I call it his bacon disc, so that's why I chose it. And you can see how far we've come from the very first disc that he tried to dye. Other than that, it's a Lucid. Verdict?
Yes.
You don't have another.
I don't. That's
Verdict.
my only
It's your only verdict, right?
Mm-hmm.
You used to throw this a lot. Is it a mid-range?
Yes. She's learning. I swear.
Oh no,
I'm
and I
going
have
to
a
teach her
75.
something.
I have a, not 75. I can't even do math right now. I was gonna say a 25% chance, but I don't have 4 options. There's only 3 options. And then so I said 75, but it's still not a 75% chance of picking it either. It's like a third. A third is correct.
33% chance
yeah,
of getting it right.
thank you. And so then I just gave up.
She used to be a math teacher.
I still am. I'm always be a math teacher at heart, but
She will
like
never
I
know
always
math.
say, I clock out when I'm not on the clock with it. So, and I don't like being pressured to use math, so I panic and just talk. But yes, I said it was a mid-range though because this is like taller. The grip part is versus being deeper. This is more shallow. Because you do have one that's a V, but it's not.
It's the Vandal.
Vandal. I always want to say Valor.
Yeah.
Not Vandal.
It would be a good name for a disc.
Mm-hmm. It's dynamic. It is like that normal dominess. So did you start picking flatter ones because you got better? Like your speed got better?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Looks such like bacon. It looks like a kid finger painting. That's also what it looks like. I'm sorry.
I'm just over here dying inside. It's okay.
I mean, you were so proud of it, and I just shattered your happiness when I told him that.
My poor little dreams of dyeing discs and making them look good.
You tried so hard.
It did not
though.
turn anything out. It didn't turn like this at all. It was so close. No.
It's not close at all.
Not close.
Yeah. Our kid will paint something like this one day.
And I will be proud of her.
I mean, I'm proud of you, but I also corrected you. Sorry, I'm going to be that person. But yeah, that's all I got. I really should be able to tell you more, but I can't.
Hey, so this is a Dynamic Disc Verdict. I only have one of these, and I hope to not have just one. I want to buy more, but they're not currently in stock. I have to wait for some to kind of come out through the auction side or through like misprints and stuff like that. When it comes to the actual disc, real quick, I want to try to at least tell my wife a little bit. This part, the more blunt it is, the closer to a putter it is. And if it's sharp and looks like a knife edge, that means it's a driver. So if
the one that's in between is
the one,
mid-range.
Yep. So if it's super blunt and
Is a
rounded
driver
off,
what you would throw off the tee?
a driver or a fairway driver, distance or fairway driver is what you throw off the tee for anything that's longer than probably 300 feet.
Is there different ones? Is there a distance and fairway version for a mid-range, or it's just a mid-range?
Just mid-range. Any mid-ranges go from
Is there a
about
distance, and what about for putters?
putters. There are
I feel like kind of there is, because there's circle 1 and circle 2, so there's different ones you
there's
use for
putt
like
and
that.
approach, and then there's
Okay.
strict putters. Putt and approach are super overstable. They're like 3-speed discs, when mid-ranges land anywhere between 3 sometimes and 5-speed discs. I'm fairly sure this is a 5-speed disc, just like the EMAC Truth and the Warrant and the Bounty. There's a bunch of different ones that are 5 speeds. I don't know of many of 4 speeds, but the flight numbers aren't on this, so the flight numbers don't matter, right?
Yeah, they don't.
So I'm gonna hopefully buy some more of these.
I should make a shirt that says flight numbers don't matter.
Really? But it's one of my favorite discs. The only reason it wasn't in my bag was the fact that I really just wanted to kind of try other mid-ranges out that were overstable. This one is overstable, but I've beaten it in so much that it almost flies like an EMAC Truth, to where it just goes straight for as long as possible. So when I beat in some more of my other discs, this will probably find a spot in my bag again. So yeah, that is the verdict, Discraft verdict. That is the disc of the day. Like and subscribe on the video, the chaos that we do every day. And YouTube, my Instagram is...
He really should know this by now.
Instagram, follow me on Instagram at Real Urban Cowboy, and then follow me on TikTok at Urban Cowboy DG. Thank you very much. Good night.
Goodbye.
That was all.